Welcome to the 700 Club. A major victory for Israel at the United Nations yesterday. The General Assembly adopted a resolution to combat Holocaust denial and surging anti-Semitism.
The UN took the action on the anniversary of one of the darkest days in history. Chris Mitchell brings us the story from Jerusalem.
The timely action becomes the first Israeli-sponsored resolution passed by the UN General Assembly in 17 years, and only the second in Israel's history. The resolution, backed by dozens of countries, calls for action to combat Holocaust denial and distortion as anti-Semitism continues to surge globally. A key element calls on social media giants such as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter to remove any offensive content of this nature from their platforms. Israel's UN ambassador cited a report showing the failure of social media companies in dealing with complaints over anti-Semitic content, including Facebook, which dealt with only 11% of the posts. Former Israeli ambassador to the UN, Danny Danon, tells CBN News why this resolution is so significant.
Unfortunately, today with social media, we are seeing a wave of anti-Semitism, a wave of Holocaust denial, and I think the fact that the UN General Assembly will adopt a majority resolution saying that all countries should fight Holocaust denial, should educate about the Holocaust, it is very important.
Thursday's vote also came on the 80th anniversary of the Wannsee Conference. That's when the leadership of Nazi Germany decided to implement the final solution: the systematic murder of 6 million Jews.
It's very important, very symbolic that we're passing the resolution actually today, but we have to learn the lesson about the future. When you have radical leaders actually speaking about how they can terminate the Jewish people, we have to take it seriously. So back then it was Nazi Germany, today the Iranian regime. When you hear the rhetoric, to the threats coming from Tehran, we should not ignore them. We should face them. We should take all the necessary measures to protect ourselves.
The first Israeli resolution supported by UN members came in 2005, designated January 27th as Holocaust Remembrance Day. Danon emphasized today's generation needs to learn about the Holocaust, especially from those who endured it. This week, CBN News sat down with 98-year-old Holocaust survivor Walter Bingham.
Later this month is going to be International Holocaust Remembrance Day. What's the lesson that people need to take away?
Never again. Just 2 words, never again. The lesson is never again. Unfortunately, people don't learn.
Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.